Welcome back. How's it going, everybody? As of the time of this recording, it is a couple of days before Thanksgiving, so hope you all had a good Thanksgiving, because this will be coming out well after that event. That being said, we're back in StarCraft Wings of Liberty, and continuing our story campaign run. Let's pick up where we left off and say hi to some old friends. Alright, so, artifact time.
Holding these artifacts is making me nervous. Can you tell me any more about them?
It's interesting. The one from Zill is different than the others. However, I think all of them once constituted a single device.
You mean they make something bigger?
It would seem so. It's just a theory, but there's an attraction between the artifacts we've collected. A kind of harmonic resonance. Given the points of contiguous translinear alignment, I think they'd be drawn together like magnets under the right field adjustment.
Okay. Well, don't adjust anything just yet, Doc. I like them aligned just the way they are.
Fair enough. What do you guys say, Doc?
I see we have a new acquisition. Is it a Protoss device?
That's right. But I wouldn't mess with it if I were you. It's a Kadaran Ehon crystal. It's a memory storage device. Lets you experience what other people have seen or done. It can be dangerous if you don't know what you're doing.
Yet you don't fear it at all. You're a fascinating man, Jim Raynor. You know more about the Protoss and the Zerg than any of the experts I've read about.
That's because most of the experts work for Minsk, and Minsk doesn't let them do shit. So, yeah, that's a thing. Alright, so, what's up with Tosh?
Had any visitors lately?
I don't know what you're talking about, Tosh.
Oh, I think you do, James Raynor. Something was on this ship just now. I still smell it on you. Protoss. Interesting.
Whatever you think you know, you just keep it to yourself. I hear you yapping about this, and I'll toss you out the airlock.
Tychus, what do you got?
So now we've got 3 of these artifacts on my ship. When are we supposed to hand these damn things over?
They got their hands full right now. The Zerg are about to invade Tirador, where Mobius' main research center is. I don't reckon we'll hear anything from them until they relocate somewhere safe.
Wonderful.
What's the news?
This is Donnie Vermillion, live from UNN. Tonight, the Zerg invasion. The battle so far. The Terran Dominion is holding firm under Zerg aggression. Our industrial complex has stepped up production on all fronts. Enlistment rates have risen within the penal system, and the Marine Corps is ready to get in the fight. The Zerg won't know what hit them.
Donnie, has there been any word on when we start pushing the aliens back?
Kate, if I revealed that, I'd be giving away vital Dominion secrets.
You think the Zerg watch our broadcast?
I know they do, Kate. I know they do.
Well, you heard it here first, folks. This is Kate Lockwell for UNN.
Alright.
Let's get down to business.
Alright, so, any new... Nah, nothing new. No, wait, Siegebreakers, cool. Yeah, these are the guys I love. These guys are support tank units, but they have greater range and firepower, which makes them super heavy duty. Hey, Swan.
We're rocking some serious heavy metal now that we got siege tanks.
Yes, sir. The comforting thunder of the big guns. Well, comforting when they're on our side.
Yeah, these newer tanks have better guns when they're on the move, and reinforced armor.
So long as they still got the range and siege mode, the rest is just gravy. Between siege tanks and bunkers, we can hold the line against just about anything.
Got that right. And speaking of the siege tank, armed support and mobile artillery, armed with twin 90mm cannons. The Crucio is an expensive upgrade to the original Arclight siege tank platform. The 180mm siege mode shot cannon scatters superheated tungsten in a 50% larger area. Dominion infantry often complain that they're convinced the Crucio operators do more damage to friendly forces than the enemy. As a general rule, Crucio operators stick together during shore leave. Wendell Slavins, an early Crucio operator, installed a sophisticated surround sound system in his ride. He was subsequently cut off and surrounded when he failed to hear the retreat order over his own music. I swear, I can write better flavor text than these people any day of the week. But that being said, alright, now, the way I usually play this is I do one crystal story, one regular story. So I'm going to do the crystal first, and then we'll do Meinhof will be next after that.
Raynor, the hounds of the void are closing in. I impart my memory, my very essence, into this Ihan crystal, so that you will see what I have seen, and that the future may yet have hope.
Alright, let's do this.
Sc2. What the hell have you gotten yourself into?
Friend Raynor, long has it been since we stood together against the Swarm. Since then, I have wandered the void in solitude, seeking an ancient prophecy, rumored to foretell the return of the Zelnaga. My sojourn led me to a remote world known as Ulan, where I discovered fragments of the prophecy. Yet I was not the first to find them. It falls to you now, old friend, to relive my memories and believe.
Alright, let's go. Oh, apologies about the stuttering. Their streaming system has been fucked right up recently, and I don't know why. I can tell you right now, my system's not having any trouble on its own hardware. Frame rate's buttery smooth, and my temperatures are right in alignment, so it's not a hardware issue.
The gods rose to fight them. Now, the Zelnaga that forged us all are returning. What do they come to save? Or to destroy?
Face off. You kind of forget just how dangerous and powerful Zeratul was. Like, the guy knew how to fight, damn it. Impact! Kerrigan.
I knew you'd find your way here. Eventually.
Your very presence defiles this place, Kerrigan.
Do you hear them, Zeratul? Whispering from the stars. the galaxy would burn, they're coming.
But you won't live to see it.
Please. Our petty conflicts mean nothing now. The storm is coming that cannot be stopped. Fitting that we should face oblivion together. Fate cannot be changed. The end comes. And when it finds me, I shall embrace it at last.
Yeah, that's not good. That's ominous.
The prophecy is uncertain. There is always hope.
But now we have to leave the area because her presence is not a good sign. There we go. All right, so here we go.
I will erase the demons of the past.
Like I said in a
Honor
previous video,
commands.
you get to play.
Sukdash Salak. The prophecy was divided into fragments, each kept at separate
You
shrines.
get to play as the Protoss here
Gather them
and the
depart
Terrans
this
in Heart of the
world
Swarm.
quickly.
The only time you don't actually see a separate group is the Protoss are
This
only
chasm
Protoss.
is vast.
But they have one of the
It is
longer
fortunate that I can
campaigns
gaze
with
through
some
the
significant
shadows to the
variety.
other side. Glory to the firstborn. We must not hesitate.
But it's a simple enough mission. And Zeratul as a hero unit is pretty much unmatched in terms of just sheer lethality. Because he's stealth constantly.
Spore crawlers can detect my presence. I should stun them with my void prison.
He can lock his enemies in a void prison, kill them, and without a detector, the rest of these guys are absolutely wrecked. Watch. Dead. 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 Dead.
En Arudin Rashagal.
And Narudin Rashagal, rest in peace. It's interesting because he killed Rashagal. Like, he killed her.
We must not hesitate. Honor commands.
But, like, he had his reasons for doing so, but
Sukdash
it's clear that
Salak.
having to hurt her was what haunts him more than anything else.
En Arudin Rashagal. That spore crawler can detect me from across the chasm. It must be destroyed. Restored.
Problem solved, and now I just let him do his thing. And like they run and burrow because it's like whatever's killing us, we can't see it. We need to leave.
That overseer can see through my cloak. I'd best stun it with my void prison. before crossing this chasm.
And now in this case, you just kill the offensive guys, and the Overlord becomes irrelevant.
The first fragment of the prophecy. Soon all will be made clear.
Sure thing, big guy. Whatever you say.
Why not surrender yourself to oblivion, Zeratul? Wouldn't it be better to end your struggle now than witness the final, agonizing moments of your species?
The foreboding prophecy weighs heavily on my heart. I'd best reach the remaining shrines. So much for Kerrigan's reprieve.
For Shakuras.
We have company.
En Arudin Sashagal.
State thy bidding. We move unseen. We are one with the shadows.
I will erase the demons of the past.
And now you have your own troops.
Greetings, Exalted One. We are here in the service of High Templar Karas. He is nearby.
Your presence is most welcome. Let us keep moving. En Arudin Rashagal.
Permit us to destroy their defenses before we proceed. Darkness.
I will be redeemed.
You require my skills.
You address me.
So yeah, this teaches you a lot of the baseline stuff about the Protoss that would later become important later on in Legacy of the Void.
My burdens weigh heavily.
Cold is the void. I am the voice of the eclipse.
I will be redeemed. My allegiance.
We are one with the shadows.
But yeah, this is a very introductory Protoss level. But they use this as a way of also boosting the amount of Protoss research you can acquire. Because you don't have to do this technically. This is actually secondary. You don't have to use the Ehon Crystal at all.
Control of brood lords must be dealt with cautiously, or we will be torn asunder. I will be my burdens weigh.
This is definitely a lot harder than it was when I played it on casual. It's been a while since I played this at higher difficulties. I usually just play for the story. But I wanted to re-experience it at normal mode to see what it felt like. Harder, definitely. But still, nothing I'm not able to make it through, I think.
En Arudin Rashagal. Prepare for an aerial attack. Brace yourselves, my brethren. En Arudin Rashagal. I will fulfill my calling. You address me?
Come on, kill the Overlord. Whatever that thing is, get rid of it. It's running away.
Honor commands. My allegiance, my burdens. The Queen of Blades built hatcheries here. She seeks to subvert this sacred world. I shall put an end to that plan. fulfill my calling. En Arudin Rashagal.
And see, here's where you can use
Sukdash
his
Salak.
abilities to get around the traps and make this super simple.
We are one with the shadows.
Shozak Maknul.
Because there's almost no defenses here
We
except
must
those
not
tentacles.
hesitate.
Which means if you can take those out,
Honor, I will erase the demons of the past.
now that those are out of the way,
Heart of darkness.
they can pot shot those things and get them out of the way.
It shall be as you say.
You address me in the service of Ire. Ire will be restored. My burdens weigh heavily.
Alright, we've got what we need. Let's get that done.
The second fragment of the prophecy. My task is nearly complete.
Alright, let's go.
Your hope is an illusion, old fool.
Yeah, yeah.
If you can so easily read my mind, Kerrigan, you'll see that I'll never give up, so long as hope remains. Careful now. Kerrigan has set guards to bar our way. It could be a trap. We should take them out carefully, one at a time, or risk being overwhelmed. My burdens
We got
weigh
it?
heavily.
Let's move.
I will fulfill my call. The banelings spew acid when they die. Stalkers, take them out from a distance.
When I play Heart of the Swarm, one of my favorite units is the Baneling, because they can be like the most ridiculously effective system.
I will
Zeratul
erase the demons of the past.
should not have gotten involved with that. Should have let them handle it, but that's okay.
Sukdash Salak. Shozak Maknul. We must not hesitate. Honor commands. In the service of Ire. Spine crawlers. Kill them before they can take root and attack. My allegiance is yours. Honor command. You address me? I will erase the demons of the past. Glory to the firstborn. En Aru.
High Templar Karas is nearby.
You address me?
Yeah, keep running. You're only gonna die tired.
En Arudin.
Rashagal. You can tell this is kind of rushed because they only gave him like 3 or 4 contact lines, and it's absolutely monotonous after a while.
Antaro Tassadar, Prelate Zeratul. I am High Templar Karas. My force tracked the Queen of Blades to this world, yet we know not what she seeks.
Kerrigan and I were both drawn here to uncover an ancient prophecy. With your aid, I pray we can discover it before her.
It is an honor, Great One. Lead on.
I will be redeemed. My burdens weigh heavily. I've placed the Ultralisk in a void prison. Bring it down, Karas. My allegiance is yours. Honor commands.
Zeratul, can you destroy the airborne Zerg?
En Arudin, Rashagal.
Yes, we can. That's why I'm moving my troops into position.
My allegiance is yours. These Nidus worms must be destroyed, or the Zerg reinforcements will overwhelm us. Stalkers, take the high ground and support our brethren. The demons of the past. My burdens weigh heavily. Shozak Maknul.
Zeratul has destroyed their worms. Press on.
I will erase the demons of the past. My
And we have the
allegiance
third
is
one,
yours.
yes.
The final piece of the prophecy. It speaks of one who shall break the cycle of the gods.
Most ominous. What if the Queen of Blades seeks this prophecy? We must keep it from her.
The rest is obscured. What?
You might peel away the prophecy's layers, Zeratul, but you cannot outrun the doom that awaits us all.
We cannot prevail against so many.
I will stand against the Queen of Blades while you escape with the fragments.
I will not abandon you.
The prophecy is more important than either of us. Reveal its secrets, Zeratul. The future rests on it.
Your sacrifice will not be forgotten, brother.
I will give them this. I do admire that the Protoss have a deep sense of honor
I must
and
get
respect.
to the Void Seeker before the Zerg overwhelm me and the prophecy is lost.
Yep, they are coming.
Honor
And we need to move. We need to move fast.
I will fulfill my calling.
Your allies are in battle.
En Arudin, Rashagal. Honor commands.
We need to move. We need to move fast. We need to get going.
Glory to the Twisted.
Now, I shall become one with the column.
I must get to the Void Seeker and preserve the prophecy. I will not let my brother's sacrifice be in vain. This is yours. Disaster is imminent.
Time to leave. Like now.
Rashagal. I I cannot decipher the fragments on my own, yet I know who might interpret them. The preservers of Sc2. If they cannot, I fear this entire universe will burn.
There we go. Alright. Whispers of Doom complete. Harder than I remember, but doable. Definitely. Now I can do research work. Here it is. Orbital supply drop. This changes everything about how you play, because instead of having to build supply drops, you can just drop them from orbit, so your supply can just rapidly increase. On the other hand, there's also microfiltering, which refineries reduce gas much faster, but it means you still have to build the orbital drop, the supply depots, and that's just a slower fate. So, nah, I go with orbital drop, baby. All right, so let's see what's going on with the Protoss tank. The Protoss crystal continues to grow. I no longer think it's drawing power from the ship. It's generating pure energy from the sphere above it, which presents a new worry. What the hell is it doing with all that power? Is it going to release it explosively? I have to keep Swan away from the sample. He will definitely shoot it out the airlock, and with me strapped to it. I tried scraping smaller samples. My tools broke. But I found some cast-off chips floating in the tank. I wonder how they came off. In any case, the chips revealed more about the Matrix. It's keeping the energy there in kind of like a vortex. How does it move the energy so fast? I wonder if this is that fabled Protoss warp technology. For all its complexity, the Matrix is as solid as any structure I've ever run into. I wonder if I can use those dynamics to reinforce our own structures. Note made. I'm learning so much from them, Crystal, but I do feel like I can't help gain the sense it's learning from me. If that makes sense of any kind. Late, tired, going to sleep now. I love Stedman's logs because it's like it is exactly the kind of scientific gobbledygook you would expect from a nerd. Anyway, let's pause it here. We'll continue and talk with the crew in a minute and then go from there. I'm the Solo Gamer, and I'll see y'all for the next episode in just a bit. Out.